Merry Bastille Day, everybody! And because I didn't want to make it exactly like the 4th of July, we're just gonna do the fire run. Torch run 3.0, 4.0, I don't even know how many times I've done it this time. But somebody said something about a fireman's ball in chat, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Apparently I only ever stream on holidays anymore, so that's a weird coincidence. I didn't even plan to do a Bastille Day. I just realized, like, oh no, it's July 14th. I gotta go. Anyway, of course, gonna want, like, immediate torch, immediate pyrotechnics, and, of course, oil grenade. Not too keen on getting vampirism, but whatever. I can't really tell you if that has anything to do with Bastille Day either. There could be vampires somewhere in there, but I gotta say I'm mostly unfamiliar with this holiday comparatively. I'm more familiar with the Rush song about Bastille Day than I am about the actual Bastille Day. How shameful. Oh well. You live and learn. That's what I always like to say. All the time. First time seeing the start of the videos. Well, I would say you're in for a treat, but thankfully it should be over now. I can only hope that more embarrassing things don't happen and I need to restart the episode again. You never really know how that's gonna go though, right? You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Let's play some Dead Cells. Okay, now. Pyrotechnics, yeah. It's like the synergy with the oil grenade and everything is just too perfect to let go. Even though I do like the torch. Torch is fast, torch does good damage, but it's not as good as big range and 2 times damage on oiled up targets. Ain't nobody gonna argue with that. Certainly. We have a chat option to force me to start because I'm so bad at it. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's like the as of right now, for the most part, the showcases of Dead Cells should be wrapping up, and we're gonna just move right into more casual and maybe viewer-suggested stuff instead. Still, of course, have Cursed Sword left to do, although I might start doing that as more of like a series rather than on-stream sort of deal, because, you know, streams are chaotic and distracting at some points in time. You know how it goes if you've ever seen a stream before. But at the same time, that still doesn't mean that I can't just I can just, you know, leave the Cursed Sword by the wayside. I think that's going to be one that everybody wants to see eventually. Kind of sad to see the Dead Cells challenges aren't like Isaac challenges. Yeah, that'd actually be cool to have like things. Well, I don't know. As much as I do like some of the challenges in Isaac, I do think that it is frustrating that you have to do them to unlock stuff and everything. And although Dead Cells does not have nearly as many unlockables as Isaac, it's like, one of the things that I do find kind of frustrating about that game is often trying to just do everything to make everything unlocked. There's very few things that you do just because, you know, felt like doing it for fun. It's like, no, everything has some sort of achievement, some sort of thing you get for doing it, which is good. You know, you haven't done Roll Bomb and Stomp? I mean, you know, I know how to do that, by the way. Talking about, like, this. I've never been very good at executing it, but I know how it works. Come on, now. It's the same sort of thing with, like, the Assault Shield, where it's like, I'm aware of the tech. I'm bad at doing it, though. I'll be honest. Never able to I mean, there are so many things like that in this game, and that's why I can never be a true speedrunner when it comes to that. Save it for the challenges. And head, yeah. I mean, that I always forget about all the time. It's like I had the one Homunculus Rune only run that I tried to do, and then it's like hardly ever use that thing past that point. I really should. It's a good, legitimate move. Locks enemies in place, does damage, scales on whatever your main stat is, but I just don't use it. You don't get mutations in this, eh? That's interesting. Oh, well, that's fine. I just want you to suffer. All right, then. How many times can you get me to restart? Well, just get me to start talking about things that are bad, I suppose, that I would be embarrassed about, and then I feel like a whole... Ew, I feel like a whole necessity. You know how neurotic I am when it comes to starting up these episodes sometimes. I've talked before about like how the crosscode episodes especially, it just like sometimes took me like, you could see like my video folder be littered with 15 times that I tried to start up the episode because I wanted to get it just right. Even though I know like factually that it doesn't make a difference and nobody cares. It's like I want it to be good. I want to have a good, I want to do a good video. Even if nobody's going to watch it. Especially if nobody's going to watch it, because somebody might find it later. When I'm, you know, the world's first, just watch the Persona episode where I do that whole bit. Anyway, soon enough. Do you eat the muffin paper? No. No. Yo, there any muffin paper eaters here? That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, getting distracted now. There's too many things going on. Did you take the cookie from the cookie jar? Probably. I eat a lot of cookies, as you know. I'm like 90% cookies and, cheese, really. Let's be honest here. I eat a lot of cheese. I live in a state where cheese curds are very common. You can just go get those at the gas station if you feel like it. Hey, no, that's less good. And I don't know if you know what cheese curds are. They are just hunks of cheese, and you eat them. That's it. That's the entire thing, baby. Cookies and cheese? Are you kidding me? That sounds great. That sounds like a good meal to me. String cheese? Yeah, I mean, it's like string cheese, except cheese curds are a lot softer. Once again, I really don't know how common this is everywhere. I know that, like, cheese curds are more common in Canada because, you know, poutine and everything. But I feel like everywhere else probably doesn't have, like, the same sort of distribution of them being everywhere that you can get at all points in time like you can in Wisconsin. Then again, I suppose I don't know. I have lactose intolerance and still consume mozzarella. That is a gamble, I would say. Thankfully, I'm not lactose intolerant at all. I've always said that I'm lactose hypertolerant in the sense that I need to eat all the cheese that I can possibly get my hands on, or I'll die. The term cheese curds put me off. Have you ever seen them before? They are definitely curds. Trust me on that one. They are definitely the sort of cheese that you would call curded. Anyway. Have I already eaten some cheese curds today? Yeah. As you would expect. In fact, that's mostly what I've eaten today. That and some hummus with these little mini naan things that I got at the grocery store, which are really good. Yo, I'm telling you right now, it's just like I would still manage to be the world's fattest vegan, just on the fact it's like you would lose some weight if you didn't eat 3 pounds of hummus a day. I'd be like, oh, it's so good, man. Anyway, so in short, I am unhealthy. Jesus Christ, I've never seen a cheese curd. Okay, so they haven't really made it out to the rest of the world, or at least the rest, or to the rest of the United States, or at least the rest of the world just yet. I thought so. I had an inkling in my mind. Start going to Whole Foods. Whole Foods still sells hummus. Yeah. That wouldn't stop me. No, nothing would stop me. I'll eat up all the hummus that you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. I'm fat. Oh, cheese and Taco Bell Baja Blast. Okay, so I have already drank a bottle of Baja Blast today as well. Yeah. So Yeah, I live in Ohio, and cheese curds aren't exactly hard to find. Maybe it's more of a Midwest thing. I always think of it as Wisconsin because of, you know, the In fact, even on top of the thing that I just said, I'm actually drinking a bottle of the Mountain Dew Game Fuel right now because I am, you know, lost control of my life. He said Ohio, not Oregon? No, I meant Ohio because that's in the Midwest. I said the wrong thing. No, round on the ends and high in the middle. It's such a hardcore gamer. I mean, the thing is, they don't call it Game Fuel anymore. They used to call it Game Fuel back in the day. That was when they trapped a Master Chief inside of there to be stuck in the Mountain Dew Mansion for all eternity. But these days, it's just like Mountain Dew with citrus cherry. They don't even give it like a subtitle. It's just Mountain Dew with citrus cherry, which is how I would describe that. Yeah. Gamer juice. No, gamer juice is something much more sinister, I would like to say. If somebody offers you a glass of gamer juice, don't take it. That's all I'll say on the matter. Terrible. Now I should delete the VOD again. No, we can't. We gotta do the best. I have to do Bastille Day right. Hey, nice. I have to do Bastille Day right. We can't just keep redoing the stream over and over. Besides, this is not a bad run. I've been okay with it. Doc, sell gamer juice. Oh, well, okay. Look for it on my official merch store coming out tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? Yeah, I got a lot of extra gamer juice around here. Don't even worry about it. Citrus? I love citrus. Me too. It's like it's cherry with regular Mountain Dew, but not the like the Code Red style, which tastes like, you know, grenadine syrup with Mountain Dew. Hey. There we go. This is actually, by the way, a very legit run going on because Wolf Trap especially does synergize with damage over time. It does extra damage to enemies that are, you know, burning, poison, whatever. So this is a legit run, which is surprising to me. Okay, you gonna warp up here? You wanna do it? Ooh, close. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, yeah. I don't have any, like, Oh, no! I didn't even see them coming! Stupid Fogger. Damn it. That was, like, a good run, too. Squandered. Won't get any mutations. Apparently, you don't get any mutations in the challenge that I'm doing right now, which is interesting. Drink gamer juice for extra mutations. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that's going to get you, like, bad mutations. You're going to go over the threshold for chaos, and you're going to regret that. Alternatively, it's like basically casting Malmute on you several times. For all of you roguelike fellows, yo, I am, like, seriously considering playing Cataclysm on the channel. Would anybody want to see Cataclysm? I downloaded it and everything, and I'm trying to get used to the whole, like, stylings of it. But I don't know how interested people would be in a survival, like, roguelike style game. That's... No, not that Cataclysm. The Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. I mean, World of Warcraft would also be something certainly to play on the channel, but... Like, I could take out my old character, my dudes. Go actually rename him Dr. Inferno Firebird, and then, you know, we can all just be extremely sad at what my character... Well, look, I did this whole bit in the last stream. You know the shame that the dedication, the shame at my dedication to that game that I have. Oh man. WoW is such a boomer game now. It was always a boomer game. I mean, even when it came out in, like, 2004, it was, you know, like, not the I mean, it was obviously like the top game and whatever, but I remember even like then the graphics and everything were not as impressive as some of the other stuff coming out at the time. Maybe I remember that wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but it's like, I don't know. Of course, as you know, the Warcraft just in general has been around for a very long time. Went and played Warcraft 2 back in the day on the DOS machine, man. You know how that is. Final Fantasy 14 is where it's at. I mean, true. That does seem to be the new hotness, as it were, especially with like the new classes coming out and everything. But I don't know, man. I don't like World of Warcraft is the one where I have the character on. I would have to start up an entirely new one, you know, to if I started up 14 right now. And I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if anybody wants to watch me do that. And by the way, taking a look at the chat, it does not seem like anybody's very interested in watching Cataclysm playthrough. Yeah, this is not great. Couldn't even sell that. Oh, well, this might be a problem. Unless. Not bad. I mean, could be better, obviously, but it's like, I'll take a little bit. That's enough health that I've gotten back here to make it, like, worth it. Yeah, there we are. Okay. I would totally watch it. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do, like, a stream or something. I want to get, I said before that I want to get a little bit more consistent stream scheduling and probably get rid of the 2x damage torch here. I don't think it's doing me that much good. Yeah, a little bit more consistent stream scheduling, and then like, maybe I'll try and do like just some games I'm interested in, but I'm not quite sure if people would be interested in seeing them as a series. Although then again, it's just like there are also some games that I'm interested in that I know people would not be interested in seeing as a stream, but might be interested in seeing as a series. I was talking about Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass before, because I think that game is pretty baller, and I'd like to play it for the channel, but, yo, it's a turn-based RPG, like RPG Maker RPG, so I want to edit it down a lot. That whole thing. Are you going to stream Hunipov? Yes, for the 50K sub goal. 40K is Minecraft for the first time ever. I've never played Minecraft before, and I would do it for the first time on video. I mean, I of course know a decent amount about Minecraft because, you know, it's been around for over a decade at this point, but never actually played it. And then, let's go into the sewers, sure. And then, yeah, 50K is Hunipop, 60K is, I don't remember. 75K was the next one. That was reading the entirety of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. By the way, JoJo Leon is wrapping up, so look forward to that. While on a treadmill. I don't remember why exactly that was like that, but it is. And then 100K is face reveal. There you go. That's the entire thing. I don't even know what Hermitcraft is. Oh man, we just want to hear your voice. I mean, well, you will continue to hear my voice as it becomes more and more manic and unhinged during the Persona series, as that is going to continue being a daily series. Don't worry about it; it's continuing. That's also why I haven't been streaming too much lately, because Persona must flow. The Persona must flow, you understand? It will never stop. Can't, you won't, you don't stop. Because Beastie Boy is going to let the beat drop. Any questions? Stock speaks since when? Wait a second. What have I been doing this entire time? You've just been farting into the microphone. Oh, okay. That explains the placement of it. Anyway. Ooh. This should probably actually take a potion charge for. I just want Doc to be free from Persona. Me too. That's why I'm doing it. I have foregone the transcriptions, at least for now, in favor of getting farther in the game. Just for now. Just for the time being. Look, I will go back and I will do all the transcriptions again, but it's just like, for right now, I'm only doing the side-by-side comparison of the Japanese and English version. Then, by the way, I think I'm going to eventually end up, like, giving you, like, just a Dropbox of the uncommentated episodes of that for people that actually like the series but don't want to hear me complain about it. Want to use it as, like, study material but don't want to have the parts where I talk about Sexy Garfield over and over forever. That's humanity. Just imagine a Sexy Garfield stomping on a man's face forever. Ah! I don't have my cool punishment shield anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But Sexy Garfield. To watch the latest episode. Or one of the latest episodes. I don't know. The word I've been using a lot in that series is Tralmaphidorian logic, wherein so it goes. All things seemingly happen at the same time, and I can't tell one episode from another. Like, yeah. You know how that happens. I don't really record things in batches, is the thing. I record things and damn it. I'm gonna have to use 2 potion charges here soon enough. I don't really record things in batches for the most part. I record one thing and put it out, and then I work on the next thing. That's not the case for Persona. Persona is actually being recorded in batches for, like, the first time ever on this channel. Good? Ooh, let's keep going here. I definitely do batches. I mean, you should. That's like the optimal way to do it. It's just I have such a hard... I mean, we were talking about earlier, like, how I have such a hard time even starting episodes of stuff in the first place. That it's just like, I can't get a bunch of things done at once. I'm just too bad at it. It's my own issues. Lets me use those non-depresso days and let me be okay for working on weekends. Yep, yeah. That's also a thing too, which is what... But, like, instead for me, what I do is I just don't update for a few days. I've been trying to get over that, though. Hence why, you know, you're getting a lot more consistent content between, like, Tangle Deep and Bunny and, well, Persona now. Look, I wouldn't want it to be Persona, but it is. I want it to be something a little bit better, like Bunny Must Die. But you know how it goes. I have to finish the series that I start, even if I don't like it. Good, good. Refuses to be efficient. I mean, yeah, I suppose. You could look at it like that. I suppose it's not entirely true, though, because it's just like the Tangle Deep, I definitely did do a couple episodes at once. Because, you know, I like that game. It's a good game, by the way. I had a good time with it. Obviously, a little bit easier, but that's mostly because I have actually played a lot of classic roguelikes before. It's like, I know the deal with those games. So it's like, if you play it yourself, probably not gonna have as easy of a time getting through that game as I did. Still not tremendously long, but still has a lot of stuff going for it. Yeah, if you thought that game looked cool, I'd recommend it. No plans for Hollow Knight? We can do another Hollow Knight playthrough if you want. I believe the last one I had an existential crisis, wondering what it even means to be a content creator on YouTube when I was doing it. So, you know, we can get right to doing that one again if you feel like it. Not again. Bug Souls. No. I never play Bug Fables. I should. I do like the Paper Mario games. They're pretty great games, but, you know. I don't know if I want to go start up another JRPG type of deal, unless it's Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, because I think that game looks really fun. Can we do 108 benchless Hollow Knight run? Probably. I've said before that, like, Hollow Knight is a game that once you've done, like, Godmaster, which obviously I did, you can go watch it on the channel. It's like, yo, you just, like, you do become a god of the game. You become a god of the game, and you can just get through it, no problem at all. It's not even hard anymore. Oh man, you know, we're not doing it again. Come on, one more enemy, 60 kills. Come on, I can go kill something really easily, right? Yeah, like you guys here. Yeah, Bug Fables is still cool. I think that game seems pretty ballin', but yeah, I haven't played it though. That's still a thing. Everybody always trying to get me play bug games. Just did like Into the Breach recently too. There we are. Good. I didn't completely wang it this time, everybody. I know you're all very surprised. Not like usual. This ain't your usual stream. I didn't wang it. I'll actually take that. A little bit questionable in terms of really getting the Malaise up, but I need the healing right now. Okay, a Hollow Knight only channel, Dr. Inferno Hollow Bird is that would be the name, right? That would be the name. that would in fact be the name. Oh man. Oh man. Still never played Dark Souls 3 on the channel yet. I did a little bit of that with the Instagram star fitness witch, but I didn't really go too far into that whole playthrough. Dr. Inferno. Oh, I thought you said Dr. Inferno Vorbird. That's totally different. That's good. Maybe. Do I have anything that does poison? No. No. Nah. Well, everybody, let's talk about Vor. Dr. Inferno Silkbird. Now, you know that the last time I played that game, the last time I played Hollow Knight, I also banned Silk Song because you kept making me play Hollow Knight. Time to get benched. Oh, boy. Congrats on not wanging it this time. Thanks. I feel very accomplished. What do we got? This is good. I'll throw it in the backpack because I do genuinely like the torch, and I feel like really lining up everything with just purely fire-based stuff is very much in line with the sort of run that I wanted to do. Okay. Great. I might be if he's not gonna rush at me though. Yeah, okay. I was able to kill him before he, because if he teleports to me, that's bad. If he doesn't teleport to me, then it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to say it's, like super awesome, but I'm making this work. That's the important thing. Stop spawning enemies for like 5 seconds. Nope. Nope. There we are. Okay, there. I actually got rid of the curse this time, everybody. Once again. I mean, this is the Doc Firebird run, after all. In the sense it has fire. No Hokuto's bow, though, which is, of course... Got hit anyway. That's okay. I actually managed to rally up a decent amount of that, and I might be able to find some foodstuffs around here. I'll even take another infected baguette, if I could. By the way, I forgot to change this from the last run, the bread-based run related to July 4th, but I feel like it's still relevant, right? People still like bread in France, right? Oh, man, that's so close. I'm okay, though. Damn, that is so close. I'm making it work, though. Whew. In the spirit of fire, which is hot, can we get a hot tub? Yes, okay, fine. Only for this area, though. After this area, I'm taking that off screen, okay? But only because it's like, yes, this is the fire stream. This is also like hot tub time. So we'll do it just... Yeah, here we go. Full on fire. Brimstone run. Let's go. Now I can't see the map. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if it is actually interfering with the gameplay. All right. Wait, what does the map even matter? I switch to like the full map whenever I need to. Oh, don't make me use another potion charge. Oh, thank you. Okay, that'll do it. I hate a lot of these enemies. Yep, there we are. I was kidding. I don't care about your silly map. Well, unfortunately, you did make a very cogent point despite that. This is not quite what I wanted to have happen. Oh, okay. It's not even going to be the one that teleports me. Wait, yes, it is. Never mind. They work in a different way than I thought. Wet. Yeah, it's okay. This could be worse. It is currently okay. Currently of an acceptable style of not dying yet. Oh, God! I rolled right into it. Which, to be fair, that is my bad, but still. Man, this is such a weird enemy to fight here. God, I'm just running backwards because there's going to be less enemies here. God. Save the queen, etc. It's okay. This is not the worst I've ever dealt with in terms of dead sellings. Okay, just fire him. Hey, weirded warrior, you're fired. See you at the party, Richter. Anyway, questions. Oh, there, done. Jesus. Oh, don't wang it. The wanging was not done. I didn't wang. Not this time, at least. Good. Oh. Becoming automatically infected now, and that's their incentive to fight enemies instead of just running through. Yeah, I mean, well, the incentive to fight enemies is that they teleport to you, really. That's, I don't know. People have criticized that, me for that for a long time. But I always think that it's just like, ever since they added in teleporting enemies, that it's just like, that it's like, that's your incentive for fighting them. Otherwise, they're just going to follow you forever and corner you and kill you. I'm doing it. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it. As you know. It's like sometimes you got to make sacrifices and all that. Yeppers. Yep. Any yep cockers in chat? There. Okay. No food, of course. Well, I suppose that's probably for the best, considering I did just use a potion charge. Oh, great. He's turned into an elite already. Yep. Cock. No, I didn't make it. Can rally up at least. And then I got hit right at the last second. Terrible. But not an unmanageable sort of situation just yet. If I lose... Ooh, also very nice. You just say, yep, cock, yes. Yeah, you heard me, unfortunately. Look, you know what streamers I watch. Now then... But, I mean, yes, fighting enemies, as long as you can do it quickly enough, is going to actually lower your malaise. That is true. But I feel like unless I'm doing a very, very fast run, I usually don't lower my malaise enough to make it really an appreciable amount. It's more that what you're trying to... Damn it. I'm doing it. I think we're going to have to go... I was going to say corrupted healing, but you don't get mutations in this run. Oh, no. It's okay. I'll still have the opportunity to get a lot of other... Ugh. Wow. There we are. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Missed you? I haven't gone anywhere. I was just working on Persona for a while. Because, you know, that had to be done. And I know what you're saying. Did it? Yes. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Time to run. This might actually be the point in time that I'm just like, yeah, peace on out of here. Not even worry too much about finding anything else. A reasonable stance to take. Already taken so much damage in this area that it's like clearing out is the best option. Just spend all your sweet money on a flask. Yeah, that's going to be the entire thing. Is the backpack just built in now? I mean, it might be in like the console or the mobile version, but it has been on the PC for quite a while in alpha and everything like that, which is why I'm not super familiar with what the different versions look like, you know? That's how it do. Path of Pain time, almost like it's playing Hollow Knight. I did do the Path of Pain in Hollow Knight. That was the one where I talked about Omicron before I actually played it myself. What a game. But, hey, more French games, actually. I mean, well, to be fair, I've actually been playing a decent amount of French games on the channel, whether it's Dead Cells or most recently Flashback. So, you know. I feel like even outside of Bastille Day that I've been embodying its spirit nonetheless. Come on, baby, let's go. I want to just hit him with more, yeah, that sort of deal. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. Just get the $75 trillion with the brutality patch and then update to using on the runs. Well, yeah, I mean, I could just, use mods to get as much money as possible and everything. But also just like do hex editing on the game and everything too. But that's not really in the spirit of things. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. What happened to the Miku Bucks? People were insulting me. They didn't like the name Miku Bucks. Also, I haven't talked about Hatsune Miku for a while. We can talk about her again if you want. Yo, she become a VTuber yet? Maybe then I'll watch it. Anyway. Yep, okay. Whew, mutations? Apparently you don't get them when you're doing the setting that I'm using right now for all fire stuff. They just take off mutations. That or I had some other setting for custom mode already enabled, and I didn't remove that for starting this one up. Oh well. Long time no see. It's like, oh, come on. The YouTube channel's still there. I've been updating that one regularly. Haven't you been watching Bunny Must Die? I just got the Booba upgrade. Was such a weird... I mean, I would say that was a weird thing to see in that game, but then again, that game is Bunny Must Die. So... expect the unexpected. Anyway. All right, instead of a face to a VTuber debut, once again, or alternatively, okay. Have not been watching BMD. I mean, it's just about over. Catch up on it. It's not a long series. Because, of course, I didn't include everything that I did in the game. I did do editing. That's my charm point, after all. I edit my videos. It's not as common as you might think with other YouTube people. No, don't give me hope. Look, you told me that you wanted to see the map, and I understand. I mean, I look at the map like this whenever I need to look at the map, which is why you constantly see it flashing on screen. Good. You know how that goes. Oh boy, this one might be getting myself into a bad situation. If I just wait until I get the grenades back up again, try and get these guys baited over to me. There we are. That's at least most of them taken care of. 34 kills too. Looking good. Looking good. Looking pretty saucy. Oh, thoughts on Domino's? Is their hot sauce better than the chick sauce? I'm gonna be honest. It's been quite a while since I've gone to Domino's. Usually, I got like a local pizza place that I like going to, and aside from that, it's just like I like them, but I can't say anything specific in terms of what's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? Etc. Look, I did that before. I do that all the time, and this is no exception. Good. Take that, certainly. Kind of going back on the whole, like, fire run that I'm doing, but whatever. I'm here to win. I'm not here to fire run. Okay. Man. Well, I can relate to the long time no see. I get notifications on the vid, but there's just not enough time when you work 40 hours per week. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen you around. But, I mean, let's be honest here. I still recognize you as one of the OGs of the channel, so don't even worry. I mean, I always say that it's just like, hey, man, you'll get sick of my content long before I stop making it, and I'll be here, my dude. Whenever you feel like stopping by, don't even worry. Come to the place where everybody knows your name, all that sort of thing. Oh, hot sauce is so good. I just did the Chick-fil-A, and here's a giant jug for $30. Really? I mean, I do like... it's also been a while since I've had the Chick-fil-A stuff. Like, it's kind of close to my workplace, but not, like, super close. So if I want to go to it, that's basically my entire lunch break. And that's usually what I get there. That number 2 spicy deluxe and Chick-fil-A sauce. And I like it. I don't know if I would spend $30 on it, though. That whole deal. Being an OG still warms my soul. And I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, come on, man. You were the one that inspired me to play One Shot, which even if I didn't really like the second half, I mean, it was still fun and everything. But, like, yeah, I mean, you inspired me to play that. You were there for, like, the Celeste series and everything. Come on. I know you. I remember you. I remember my OGs. How can I not? People that get me to where I am today. Working on the Persona series for 30 hours a day. That's my own fault, though, to be fair. Spicy is good, and never really had the spicy. I was going with just the original one. Maybe I'll check that out next time I'm over there. You really remember the OGs? I remember. I can't say that I remember. Let's be honest here. If I say that I remember everybody, there's probably going to be somebody that I don't remember. But like, sweetie, I remember you being the one that suggested Risk of Rain 2 in the first place. And I still, even though I was actually just watching a whole bunch of footage on Nuclear Throne and everything, and like looking at the wiki again, I'm still saving that one for the end. You made me play Risk of Rain 2. But, you know, I recognize people. I know people. I see people in chat or in the YouTube comment section. I remember them. Because you know I'm so neurotic that I read everything. All that sort of deal. Too broke to sub? Don't worry about it. Look, man, I appreciate the subs and everything, but it's hard. Like, let's be honest. I don't even have, like, I don't do enough good stuff for, like, subs or anything to even really make it worthwhile. Get the emotes. Which, by the way, when am I going to get an animated dumpy emote? If anybody wants to make one of those, I will put it up. I want to get on that train. Anyway. Malaise isn't going up on the counter? I'm fairly certain it is. It's just very slow right now. I don't think I've gotten to the point where I've cleared out Malaise. At least I didn't see the message for it. Yeah. Maybe. I need 3,000 more if I want to get the potion charge, and I would really like to do that. So I think we're going to go with a full clear of the area. Yep. Something I usually don't do, but I'm feeling uneasy enough that I feel like I need to. Does it just rise over time now? Yep, it does. Basically, I think based on how many enemies are left in the area, it goes up faster and faster. You can also still get it by eating infected food. But instead of dying as you get to max Malaise, enemies just become more powerful. Well, they hit harder, they have more health. They used to go faster. They thankfully took that one out. But it's a rough time all around if you have, like, high Malaise. Also, enemies start to spawn from, like, other more difficult biomes. You just saw, like, that Inquisitor get up right there. As well as enemies just randomly turn into elites. Which does clear out more Malaise as you kill those, but also you have to deal with extra elites that don't, you know. Oh yeah, I am forgetting about my gold shield. That is true. That is true. I should remember that I have that here. Exploit it for all it's worth. After all, that is something that should be able to get me a lot of extra money over the course of this, right? You have to have money. Sell that. Yeah, this should do it. It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a difficult needle to thread, especially like trying to attract several enemies here. Okay. One more. Oh, that should be enough to get me to the 20K. That should be enough to get me to the 20K. Maybe even go for the heal with the food as well. Yeah, there we are. Where are the mutations? Mutations, it's something with the custom mode, or it's like some sort of custom mode setting that I forgot to turn off. Who knows? I might have wanged it. Game might just not let you get those. Doing the special fire weapons only deal. Who knows? It's something though. Yeah, I still got a few more enemies down here. I mean, there's an obvious path to victory, and I'm gonna try to accomplish it. This might be a mistake. Nope, did it. Good. Ugh, too early. Freaked out seeing two things like that. Too late. Now I'm just messing it up here. There. And there. I still got the 60 kills. It doesn't matter. Yo, is there like an enemy that spawned in here? I thought I saw that. Get down here. Sell the torch. Ah, you're right. I wanted to keep it, but when you're right, you're right. Look, I want to get that extra food as well, because that's going to be the thing, again, path to victory that I'm looking for right now. Okay. Take that. I think this might be enough right now. And then the food shop was right here. Extra food is 3-4K. Can you get it? Maybe. Well, then. I guess you didn't want to fight. Okay. I got this. Parry is what I'm good at, thanks to 100% bow playthrough on Bloodborne. I never actually played the DLC of Bloodborne, so I never got to use Simon's bow blade. I was always kind of curious as to how that one would work, because, one, you know, there were just not enough blood-tinged weapons, especially early-game blood-tinged weapons in that game. One of the many criticisms I might have of it. And then, two, it's just like, I never had the DLC. I think like playing blood-tinged would be cool, but yeah, you don't really get good options for that, you know? I don't know. It's like, yeah, there's also like the Bradders, whatever that guy's name was, the cool spiky deal. Hard to use but fun. It also is like a ranged weapon that does real damage, unlike the guns, which are, you know, supposed to be more for parrying and everything. And kind of their whole shtick. I don't know. I think that it would be... It's a cool weapon. It's a cool weapon. I want to get the... I'm so close to 3K. I want to get the food, and then I'll go into the next area. This is playing this a little bit more meticulously, a little bit more carefully than I usually do. But I'm hoping that it's going to pay off, and I'm not just going to completely wang it in the next area. You know the deal. 3,000. Read 3,000. You have to learn the full long range of attacks against bosses and enemies and know the hardest patterns to deal with. Yeah, I mean, that reminds me a lot of when I was doing the... most recently, when I did that playthrough of Bloodborne, I went through the Chalice dungeons, and the amygdala fight in the Cursed and Defiled Chalice is just such a nightmare. That is, learn exactly how long you have, like exactly where to turn around and hit amygdala in the head when he jumps down on top of you. Learn exactly how long his arms reach, especially in each one of the phases, where it does make a difference. It does make a difference. It's just all, it's a nightmare, but I still had a lot of fun going through it, even though Chalice dungeons are not good. 4K. Caught in 4K. I don't think I'm going to make it. I can try, but, you know. I did full Chalice, NG +7. I did on NG +1 because, you know, at the time, I still had the final boss to fight and everything, and I didn't really want to do that New Game Plus. I didn't want to fight Mikolash, New Game +7. Mikolash is so terrible on the New Game Pluses. He's an awful... I love his character. I love his lore. He's an awful boss to fight. Just terrible. Let's go to this thing. Is that how you pronounce it? Amygdala? That's how Patches does. I know it's amygdala. In Japanese, it's actually Almondo's. So, you know, take what you will. It is I'm just going by what they said in the game, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, the actual, like, the chestnut-sized part of your brain is called the amygdala. Wait, Amogus? In real life. Sus. Gotta find the imposter. Okay, anyway. It's a fun playthrough. Still very much like Bloodborne. Shouldn't come as no surprise to anybody. Probably my favorite of the Souls series. I'll say it. I still think Dark Souls 1 is pretty good, and I find it a lot more the, like, more original styles of the games, whereas, like, you know, even, come on. Oh, come on now. There we are. Yeah, if only I could get Tainted Flask. That would be Corrupted Healing. Is it called Tainted Flask or Corrupted Healing? I never remember. Anyway, yes, that would be very helpful right now, let me tell you. Got it. Oh, look at that pro level parry there. Oh, man, I impress even myself. That one, not so much. I'm just doing it. That was such a hard-fought one, but it's just like, you know, do I want to die here? Yeah. There. Gotta find the imposter. Sussy Baka. Starting to speak entirely in TikTok memes, everybody. I'm sorry, but you knew this was gonna happen eventually. Zoomer humor. Anyway. Good. Doc should get a TikTok account. What would I make? I don't do short form content is the thing. It's like, it would be like weird boomer internet 4chan memes. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Or maybe they really want to see it. Who knows? Yeah, good. I don't know how people do short form. They know how to make a very concise, simple joke, something that I don't know. I can only do callbacks and pop culture references. It is my curse as the Family Guy generation. Okay. Come on, error. How people dealt with 15-minute YouTube videos? Oh, man. You weren't even there when it was the 10-minute YouTube videos. I'll tell you this. They broke it up into many, many parts. Look, I was watching LPs back in 2008. It sucked, dude. You usually wanted people to upload to like Vimeo or Google Video because it's like then you didn't have to watch everything in 10 parts. But you know, YouTube of course became like the standard, so the 15-minute video wasn't great, but you dealt with it. If a content creator that you liked was doing stuff, ugh, horrible times, let me tell you. It's not easy to do the LP game back then. Part a million of stuff. They didn't want you uploading entire movies or something like that, so they capped it. I don't want to use my last potion charge here. Don't make me do it. I'm so close to finishing this. Tear. Ugh. 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 How horrible. Ugh. Slender the Arrival in 8... I mean, you mean Slender the 8 Pages. The Arrival came out by the time that it was... Oh, God. Oh, you're making me flash back to, yeah, like watching playthroughs of I Want to Be the Guy in, like, 15 parts. Ugh. Oh, what a... Bad times, everybody. Or Super Kaizo Mario hacks. Don't be this bad. Oh, whatever. Ugh. That was the stuff that was popular at the time, by the way. If you didn't know, it's like, yeah, people raging at just do it. Just do it. I want to be the guy fan games. Watch yourself like the original. Watch yourself like I want to be the fan game. I want to be the Game Boy. Like, I want to kill the guy. Yeah, good times, good times. They were pretty fun, even though they were like, yeah, that's, you know, I was describing like Bunny Must Die as a shitpost game. It's like, oh boy. Happy Wheels? Oh yeah, 100 parts of Happy Wheels, baby. Just do it all day, every day. Yeah. What else was there? There was just a lot of stuff in... I mean, of course there was just, like, the classic ones where people would just do, like, you know, hey, here's, like, dumb Flash games, or here's, like, a playthrough of Super Metroid. Yeah. But, you know, that's what it was like at the time. It's just how you had to deal with it. Did I say Sussy Baka? I did. You missed it. No, but really, I did. I'm sure somebody clipped it. Actually, no, people don't really do the clips around here because I'm too much of a boomer. Back with the Annoying Orange. I never actually watched, like, the Annoying Orange or Fred or whatever. That was not really my wheelhouse. There you are. You know how it is. Sure. I like the RPG Maker horror games. I mean, I've done RPG Maker horror games on the channel. Go check out No Delivery. Yo, Horror and Oats is actually like legit, and they tweeted about me when I was doing that series. I mean, that's kind of why I want to do like the Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. I love weird like little RPG Maker games. They're a lot of fun, and they're also like really interesting a lot of the times. They're very original. They're a very original like genre of games. Oh, RPG Maker games, horror games died out. Are you kidding me? Come on, we still got like Omori. Omori just came out. People still on the grind. They're still doing it. It's just, you know, obviously doing it as like a. I mean, I've also seen like people even recently play stuff like Mad Father and some of the like Mogeko Castle guy, whatever that guy's name was. It's like there's still stuff coming out. It's just not as much of a fad as it once was back in the day, when everybody was doing like Yume Nikki and everything, or Yume Tuki, which I guess is still Nikki, but you get the pun. Ni is Japanese for two. Okay, if you didn't get it. No, man. But like traditional RPG Maker games with dinky controls and weird puzzles and anime. Maybe I should just like start doing a few more of those. We were also actually most recently the second guy that I do the Persona series with talking about maybe going and doing that hurts. Talking about maybe going and doing Your Turn to Die. It's like that's an RPG Maker game. That's a fun like 999 Danganronpa inspired RPG Maker game. There's stuff out there. It's not covered by like, you know, the mainstream YouTube LP people anymore. Again, like, No Delivery was amazing. That was a great game. I would highly recommend it to anybody that would want to play it. There's stuff out there, but yeah, it's not as much in the public eye. That's the thing. Back to Persona. I mean, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. There we are. Got him. Yo, RPG Maker game is like real legit for like the indie scene, because you don't need to be an actual game developer to make an RPG Maker game. That's the best part about them. It's somebody that doesn't know anything about how to make a game, and they come up with, and people like that come up with great stuff. Just like super good stuff. Omori was great, couldn't finish it. Omori is a very. I was kind of like poo-pooing it before because it does do the RPG Maker game thing. You know what I'm talking about. But like, yo, it is really good. The game is legit, like, pretty good. I like it. It's just, I don't know if I would ever play it for the channel. I just kind of be like, well, first off, I already know everything about it. I sat down at the Omori wiki and I'm like, hey, what's up with this game? Because that's what I do, everybody. You know this. But like I also watch like some videos on like showing off all of the Easter eggs and secret areas and everything. Look, I just do this, okay? I just do it. Man. Remember I said 2 years ago that we should do Persona 3 on the emulator when we finish Persona 5? Hey, it's happening now. It's actually happening. Also, yeah, Ezekiel, speaking of RPG Maker games, it's like, again, I also played one-shot on the channel. Yo, I love RPG Maker games. I love weird RPG Maker games. They're so much fun. They're so weird. They're so out there. They're so original. It's like, I appreciate them so much. There we are. I will sing the praises to high heavens of the RPG Maker subgenre. Omori does have it's got the Hikiko Omori route, and it's got the True Out route, of course. And there's also like different changes that happen based on what you do overall. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do in that game. But again, it's just like, I don't know if it would be one that I want to play myself. I would want to go for the more obscure, weird stuff like I've been doing before. Which is, again, why I want to play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Look, you'll find a lot of comparisons to that game as well, but it's like that's one that I haven't really seen a whole lot of people play, and is great, and is like really good. Anyway, you get a lot of lore wherever you go in that game. There's like Omori is really good. Again, I would highly recommend it, even if I'm not all that interested in playing it myself. It is that the Yume Nikki vibes, man. In many ways, I would say it's like better than Yume Nikki, and a lot of what they did. It's like the culmination of a lot of what they did in many ways. It's good. It's good. Yeah. What can I say? Well, I mean, by the end of the game. But of course, you know how it ends. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I got to clear out this curse real quick. I mean, look, if you know the game, you know how it ends. But then, you could clearly see I was just trying to walk off. You could clearly see I was just trying to walk off, everybody. Damn it. I was just trying to walk off, and I did the wall run, and I did the thing. I distracted you. Yeah, whatever. A lot of this has been... Hey, look, I wanted to do a more casual run today and just, like, chat about, apparently, RPG Maker games, which is the predominant the theme that came up here. Yeah, let's at least do, like... I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to go and work on, like, some other stuff. Maybe I should just call it for the night. Nice short little stream, and like I said, I'll go on Twitter. I will post up like a more consistent stream schedule. We'll just be doing like, casual runs of Dead Cells, maybe viewer suggested stuff, whatever. And maybe make that like a regular thing. I don't know if I would do a whole lot of like long form streaming, but I would like to at least do, some consistent streaming, even if it's just for like an hour at a time and the like. That whole thing. So let's hang it up right here, and I will be back, I don't know, probably tomorrow with more stream and stuff. Then since I'm not going to edit this video, we get this little end screen here.